Good evening, and welcome to Storytime with Jason. I'm Jason, and we're reading from the Oxford Dictionary of Nursery Rhymes. I checked out from a real-life library. We're reading a tongue twister called Betty Botter. So there's a lot of T's in this. It's kind of like Peter Piper picked a peck, only except instead of the P sound, it's the T sound or the T sound. And I'm from the Midwest in the United States, and we have, with our Midwestern accent, and Americans do it in general, but I tend to pronounce my T's like D's. Sometimes, not at the beginning of it, but if the consonants come in the middle of the word, I tend to pronounce it different. So I don't pronounce like better, I pronounce it better. B-E-D-E-R is how I pronounce it. When it should be better, I pronounce it better. So I'm going to read it in my standard vernacular as how I would read it normally. But then afterward, I'm going to go ahead and read it again with like pronouncing the T's and trying to have it be as correct a pronunciation as I can. But I feel like when I try to do that, it will bog down and it won't sound good. But we will see how it goes. So this is me in my standard Midwestern American accent. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Ugh. There's that. So now I will say it. I'll try and read it with ignoring how I turn middle consonants from the T sound into the D sound. I'll try and pronounce it better for you. I just did it right there. I will pronounce it better for you. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter better than her batter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Well, I hope you enjoyed it I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed reading it. Good night.